the old Shanghai game. Now, I've already shuffled the deck. I pulled out 4 Shanghai cards because we're going to be having 4 players and 4 Heart of Gold cards for each player. So put 1 at each player's station. We'll be playing face up today because I want you to see how to play. Now, these stay aside until I have dealt out. Have each player put in the card themselves. I'm going to save a little time by doing all this since I'm the only person here anyway. I'm going to slap those into the deck, and I'm going to give it a shuffle one more time. All right, and we'll cut. So up to you how many times shuffle and cut, however you feel comfortable, and we'll see what we've got. Now, at the start of the game, you spend a lot of time drawing cards. So you want to take a look. You have a Heart of Gold card. Everybody starts with one of those. That gets you out of the first Shanghai that might happen. So let's just start with this player here. Draws a card from the deck. And the first card is a Shanghai card. Bummer. I think I set that up. I'm going to use my Heart of Gold right away because I don't want to be Shanghaied first thing of the game. So that gets discarded. And the Shanghai card, the Heart of Gold cancels the Shanghai. And this goes back in the deck. This player's turn. Hopefully the next card isn't the Shanghai card too, but let's flip it over. It's an old shellback. They're going to add that to their hand. This player takes a drink. Harbor Patrol, that's a great card. This player takes a drink. A rowing gang. I'm going to take a drink. Hopefully it won't be a Shanghai card because I don't have any way to protect myself at this point. It's a gang card, so I'll put that there. This player's turn, another gang card. This player's turn, drink up. This player's turn, old shellback. This player's turn. We're going pretty fast right now because we're not really nervous. There's the mix of Shanghai cards in the deck is low, the ratio. So it's a fairly safe deck. But as we continue to play and there gets less and less cards in the deck, it's going to get a little bit more dangerous. Drink up. Old shellback. Heart of Gold. Everybody's being very lucky right now. So this player is going to go. Another drink up. I still don't have anything to protect me from a Shanghai, so I'm going to start playing a little. I'm going to be the nervous player in the game. I'm going to play a Drunken Sailor on this player over here. Drunken Sailor card, play it against another player. It allows you to steal a card from their hand. Sight of unseen, but since I can see there, I'm just going to take the first one on top. And then they, in turn, have to play that card. So this gets discarded. They draw this card. They got to drink up, but then it goes back to, because it was my turn, so it's now this person's turn. They're going to draw. They got to drink up. Back to them. Dragon. This person's turn. Drink up. My turn. I now have a Heart of Gold, so I feel a little safer. I got a dragon. Harbor Patrol, that's the good card. Boss card over here. Drunken Sailor over here. Now we're down to about half as many cards, so the odds of getting Shanghai have gone up quite a bit. Hornet Gang. Heart of Gold. Boss. All right. All of a sudden, this person's starting to feel a little bit less safe. They have an old shellback, and now's the moment to play it. So they're going to try the old shellback. Old shellback lets them take a look at the top 2 cards. They look at them, and they're both Shanghai cards. That's bad news for them because one of them is their card. So they're going to put this one back, and they are Shanghai. They still have their Heart of Gold. So they immediately play that, and that gets them out of the Shanghai. They slip this back in the deck, and the play goes to the next player. Now, since they did the old shellback and they got Shanghaied, the odds that this is a Shanghai card is 100%, so I don't want to touch that. So I'm going to say drink up. And I'm going to pass it on to this person. This person's going to say, well, I know it's a Shanghai card, but I have an old shellback, so I'm going to play that. I'm going to take a look. A boss and a Shanghai, of course. So I'm going to keep the boss. Put that back. Now this person knows that's a Shanghai card there. They're going to make drink up. So everybody kind of knows which card this is, and we're going to play, right now we're going to maneuver to see who has to take that card. I'm going to play this card against this player here because I think they have a lot of cards. Drunken Sailor, and that's going to force them to take the Shanghai. So I play that. I get to steal a card from them. Ooh, I stole their Heart of Gold too. They flip over this card, and they are Shanghaied. They look at their hand. I just stole, oh, they still have a Heart of Gold. So they're going to play their Heart of Gold, and that gets them out of the Shanghai. So back in the deck. All right. And on to this player. Or actually, it was this player's turn, and they played the Drunken Sailor, so it's this player over here's turn. And that Shanghai that was up there has gone away, so now I feel a little safer, so I'm going to draw a card. And it's a drink up, so lucky me. This person's turn. They have a couple old shellbacks, so now's a good time to use it. They're going to use a shellback, take a look at the cards, and they see that we've got drink up and a rowing gang. They'll keep the drink up. Drink ups are always handy. All right, over to this person. They'll just take their chances. They got a rowing gang. This person's turn. They've got lots of Heart of Gold, so they're very protected against a Shanghai. Shanghai. Play their Heart of Gold. And the Shanghai card goes back in the deck. My turn. I have a 1 Heart of Gold, so I can take my chances. Got to drink up. This person has a Harbor Patrol. That makes them very safe, but that's the only thing they have. So still, they're going to try it. They got to drink up. That's good. This person's got it all. They got a Harbor Patrol and a Heart of Gold, so they feel completely safe drawing this card. Shanghaied. Okay, so they still have a Heart of Gold. They have a couple of them. Might as well use it now. So that goes into the discard pile, and the Shanghai goes back in. I'll save some of their better cards for later. This person's turn. They're going to draw. They got Shanghai too. The Shanghais are now coming fast and furious. Heart of Gold. And the Shanghai goes back in the deck. My turn. We know there's a lot of Shanghai cards in there now. So I'm going to old shell back again. Use that. 1 card. 2 cards. Don't want that one. So I'll keep the drink up. And it's this person's turn. Now they have a Drunken Sailor card. And they see this person has lots of cards. So they're the one to beat. And I have a lot of cards. So let's get me. I'll play a Drunken Sailor against me. And I know what card that is. So that sucks for me. And they get to steal one of my cards. They didn't get a very good one, though. And now it's my turn to draw. And I'm Shanghaied again. Heart of Gold. Goes in there. Shanghai goes back in. And it's this player's turn. Now this player, they have a lot of good protective cards, but no cards to play against anybody else. So they are going to draw. Shanghaied. Okay, they have a Heart of Gold right here. So into the discard pile it goes. And the Shanghai goes back in again. Okay, drink up. Let's see. So all I've got going on is I have a Harbor Patrol to protect me at the end and some drink ups. So I'm not very good shape. So it's a little nervous making, but I'm going to take a card. Boom, Heart of Gold. That was lucky. My turn. I don't feel so lucky, so I'm going to drink up. That passes the play to the next player. This person. They got a Harbor Patrol, but no Hearts of Gold. But they're going to use another old shellback just to see what's going on. Again, 1 and 2. They keep the drink up. Put that back. This player says, okay. My turn. Not very many cards. Shanghaied. I'll play a Heart of Gold. Heart of Gold. Back there. Over to this player. This player says, odds are getting pretty bad. I'm going to, well, I've got a Heart of Gold. I'm going to take my chances. Shanghai. Heart of Gold. That's their last Heart of Gold. The other Shanghai goes back in the deck. My turn. Drunken Sailor. On you. All right. I get to steal one of their cards. I didn't get a good one. And they have to take that card. Shanghaied. All right, they have used up all their heart of golds. So they may be out of the game unless something happens. So first, some other player has to help Shanghai them. So at this point, all the players look at their hands and see what they've got. I've got a pair of rowing gang cards that match, so I can Shanghai them. There's a boss card over here. They can Shanghai him. And they also have, yep, that's all. They got a boss. And this player over here has, well, it looks like I'm the only one that can Shanghai. Well, either the boss or, so I'm going to go for it. I'm going to say, I'm going to get you. So I play my rowing gang cards against this person. They are out of the game except if they happen to be lucky enough to have this card. This is a very special card. You want to keep it secret when you have this card. They throw this down, the Harbor Patrol. Harbor Patrol stops the Shanghai. Those cards go to the discard. This card goes into the discard. They, because they foiled my plot, get to steal 2 cards from me, which really is bad for me. They get 2 of my cards, and the Shanghai goes back in the deck. All right, on to this player. And the other players are saying, woo, I'm glad I didn't Shanghai that person because I would have lost. Now I'm down to 3 cards, so it's looking bad for me. This person's turn. I think they're going to kick it over to me. Drink up. And I'm going to say, I only have 3 cards. I only have 1 drink up left. I'm in really bad shape. I'm going to take a card. Shanghaied. Okay? I've got nothing to protect me. No heart of gold. Nothing. So all I just do is wait for somebody to do the coup de grace. This person over here, they got 2 boss cards. They're going to say, I'm going to do it. Put down the boss card. I'm out. They get to take 2 of my cards for Shanghaiing me, and I get to sit on the sidelines and sail off to Shanghai. So now, this player's turn. They know there's a ton of Shanghai cards in here now, so they're going to pass it on. Drink up. This player, yep, I'm going to drink up too. This player, okay, drink up. Comes around to me again. All right. This time, I'll say I'm going to shell back it and see how we're doing. Take a look. 1 card, Shanghai. 2 cards. Dodge that bullet. That one goes back. This person's turn. Okay, now they really can count the cards and say, that's looking bad. Drink up. This person, drink up. I'm out. This player over here, yep, drink up. We'll just get everybody drunk and see where the game goes. Keep going. It's over here now. Drink up. Over here now. Running out of cards. Drink up. Over here. I have a Drunken Sailor. I think I'll play it on this guy. So, Drunken Sailor on you. I get to steal 2 cards. All right, I'm sorry, steal 1 card. And you have to take this card. And so they draw. Oops, we put the Shanghai back in. Shanghai. What do they have? They don't have anything. They're waiting. They have to wait for somebody else to take them out. This person can't. I have a boss, and I have a pair. Somebody use my pair. Put those down. Pair of Hornets. And the Shanghai succeeds. They don't have a Harbor Patrol. They're out. I get 2 of their cards. 1, 2. The rest of them go in the discard pile. It's down to these 2 players. And since this player here is in good shape and that player is in bad shape, game's pretty much done. All right, your turn. Draw the card, Shanghai. Okay, haha, this person's out. This person thinks, I'm going to play my boss card on you. You're out of the game, buddy. Nope, Harbor Patrol. Harbor Patrol goes down. Boss card and the Shanghai card go back in the deck. And this person gets to take 2 cards from this person, so they're going to grab these 2. Ooh, they got their Harbor Patrol. That's too bad. The odds have suddenly evened up again, so it's not looking quite as bad anymore. This person's actually in trouble over here. It's their turn. They take a look. They're going to drink up because it looks bad. Whoops. My turn. I'll kick it back. Drink up. All right, I can play that too. Drink up. Now it's over to them. They don't have any drink up cards, but I know they have a Harbor Patrol, so that's a tough one. So Shanghaied, okay? They are Shanghaied, and I say, okay, put down my boss card. Shanghai you. Well, actually, I have a pair of dragons. I'm not going to put down my boss card. You're Shanghaied. And this person says, no, I had the harbor patrol. So they put the harbor patrol down, and the Shanghai fails. So the card goes back here, and they get to take my 2 remaining cards. So now I have no cards. They have 4 cards. Things are looking grim. I'm going to flip this. Boss, I got lucky. Okay, their turn. They don't have anything to protect them, so they got to draw this one. Shanghai. I play my boss. Game over. I won, even though I only had 1 card. So that's the end of the game. That's the way it worked out. Thanks for playing. I hope you liked it. And check out oldshanghai game.com.